Everyone, welcome to Love and Lipstick channel. I'm Jay. It's a good day today, so I hope you're all doing well. So this video, I'm just going to talk about obviously the video that all of you have seen by now, the video with Simone Biles and Jonathan Owens. And in the infamous video that everyone's seen and the world and everyone in it has had an opportunity to comment on, was where Jonathan Owens talks about how he met Simone, which was via I think a dating app called Raya, which is I think what a lot of celebrities and things like that use, like as a dating app to obviously meet people today. And they met on there. He says that they matched, and then he realised that she was like liking a lot of his pictures and things like that, and he went onto her page and he realised that she had like all these followers. So he was just like, oh, I don't know who she is, but she must be pretty good if she has all of these followers, right? So then I think they started talking or something, and he made a mention of her driving 45 minutes to come and see him, which was all well and good, like in the interview, fine. But even I think one of the interviewers was quite shocked when he said, oh, I didn't even know who she was. Like he didn't even really watch gymnastics and things like that at that time, so he didn't know who she was, which is one of the classic things that people usually say when like they start dating like a famous person or a celebrity or someone like that. I know of like another case, but I'm not going to bring out the name, who said that exactly the same thing, but it was a woman. She said, oh, I didn't even know who he was, blah blah, which it could be very like possible that he didn't know who she was, but it's just like one of the classic things that people say. So I think in like on TikTok and all these like gossip pages and things, everyone's like, yeah, right, of course she didn't know who Simone Biles was. Like, how dare you not know who she was, basically. In a way, that's what people are saying. And another thing that obviously made the interview a lot, I would say, another reason that I would say that the interview had a bit more, that people had an issue with the interview as well, is because he also said, I think one of the interviewers said, oh, so how did you get Simone Biles, basically? And he sort of said that he was the catch in the relationship, and that after him saying that she drove 45 minutes to see him and that he didn't know who she was, it all together like formed like a narrative of him thinking that he's better than her, even though she's like a decorated like athlete in her own right. And so on social media, what you now hear people like doing is like asking their family members, do you know who Simone Biles is? And everyone's like, yeah. Do you know who her husband is? No. So it's like some sort of like running sort of joke, like how could he not know who she is, and how could he think that he's a catch when she's very much the catch, because she's like a decorated athlete. And people have been like analysing this in terms of like their dynamics and what goes on in their relationship and how he feels about the relationship. And I was talking to my brother about it, and he said but Simone was right in the room when he was saying these things. So if she's fine about it, why is the whole world worried? And what I did say is that probably Simone Biles, like many women before her and now as well, she's like in love and she's married to the man, and we all know like what that is like, or what that would feel like, because she's like happy in her marriage, like she's got a husband. It's easy for her to have those like rose tinted glasses on and not notice these things, because she's in the relationship and she's very much, she can make excuses for it and things like that as well. But I think, I'm not sure what the dynamics of the relationship is. I'm not sure if he thinks he's better than her and it will cause something detrimental or traumatic to happen in the relationship. What I do think is that he needs to have been thinking about what he was saying whilst he's on television, because when you're in the spotlight, he's also a celebrity in his own right as well, but you need to be thinking about what it's going to look like when I say these type of things, because obviously if in this day and age, if you say, oh, the man's the catch, I'm the catch, you need to know that that will have implications. Because I've heard like even people that don't have like famous wives or anything like that, I've heard people say, oh, like meet my better half. That's like just like a small example of that. He's basically trying to say, like in his own way, like be modest, saying, okay, this is like the better half of me in a way. So there would be nothing wrong like for him to say, oh yeah, of course, like she's the catch. Yeah, how did I, like, he didn't have to lie about how they met, but he says, oh, like, yeah, we get on so well or something, and make it more about her and less about him. And there's just so many like discourses going around, and I always feel sorry for celebrities at these type of things when it does happen like this, because literally it's everywhere. It's on your TikTok, it's on your Twitter, and I have to be, I don't know, like they'll have their own opinions about this after seeing it as well, and then be whispering in her ear or have their own take on it. And even if they don't, it'll be things that she'll see and see again, and it'll mess with her head in a way, even that if she has complete like trust and belief in the relationship. So I just think that he should have been mindful of what he was saying, and sometimes they say like out of the abundance of the heart and the mouth speaks. So maybe that's really how he feels about her, that he is the catch. And if it is, then it's probably like quite like in a way dangerous for him to think like that, because he might act like that in the relationship and cause like issues like yeah, you're so lucky to be with me sort of thing, and that might cause issues with their relationship basically. Yeah, so I think he just should have probably been more aware of what he was saying and what it would look like to the general public as well. And there's been like comparisons of like what he said about her and how, like, say Serena's husband talks about her whenever he's asked about her, which they're two completely different relationships as well. And it might also be a question of how mature he is in terms of like how he thinks about things, and in terms of even him navigating his speech when he's in an interview like that. Probably maybe Serena's husband is more like well versed of how these things look like in the media and those sorts of things as well, so he might be more confident to speak on those things as well. But also it was just like a really good example of making sure that you're ready to have these conversations, because if you're not, people can really read into what you're saying, and really it could be of detriment even to your relationship by him just saying those few words, because now whether Simone realises it or not, it's going to be in her head. She's going to be thinking about it. Oh, okay, he said these things, what does it mean? And all these memes, all these videos that are blown up on her social media as well, that can't be good for their relationship as well. So it's something that I think people just need to be careful of as well. And if he really does feel like that, it's probably not going to be it's going to be a detriment in their relationship, to be honest. So that's my little take on it. I know that this issue is probably marinated and everything, but it was just my take on it. Now that I had time to record and sit down and just record, that was my little take on it. And from now on, I'm hopefully in the new year, all being well, not fingers crossed, but all being well, I'm going to put a video up every Friday at 7 p.m. So if you look out for my videos, Friday 7 p.m, there'll be a new video every week. So take care. Happy New Year, guys. Wishing you all the best for 2024. A happy, healthy, prosperous new year to all of you. Take care. All my love. Bye.